Nigeria calls US irresponsible. And I agree with them. This comes after the US announced their security alert, and a top advisor to Nigeria's government has described that as irresponsible and unnecessary. The recent warnings by several Western countries of possible terror attacks in the capital, Abuja, and elsewhere in the country. Speaking after a meeting of Nigeria's intelligence and military chief chaired by the president, National Security Advisor Babagana told journalists that any exaggerated sense of insecurity was unfounded and the situation in Abuja was under control. It was not just the US, by the way, that sent out the security alarm alert. There was Australia, UK, Canada, and I believe Ireland. And so it's not just the US, but they actually address the US. And I understand, like, when they are sending out this alert, they also are communicating with their people as well as the world that it is not safe to travel to that country. And, you know, it's really interesting that US decided to do this with Nigeria and South Africa at the same time, and they never even contacted the governments first to give them a heads up, to talk to them. Hey, this is what we're suspecting, this is why we're suspecting that. They just announced it, and that is making a lot of people believe that there's something behind it. There's an agenda, because US especially this government, this Biden administration doesn't do anything without having something behind it, and their foreign policy has been messing with African countries for a while now. Like, honestly, I think it got 100 times worse after Biden took office, and we are taking notes. Trust me, we are taking notes, and I like that Nigeria as well as South Africa called them out. They didn't stay quiet. Usually when they do this, it's like we accept it. We're like, okay, they're doing this to protect their citizens. Now we understand that that's not the case. There's always something behind it, because we've seen them do it in other countries where there's no threat, and they're just doing that because of something that is going on behind the scenes, some deal, or they're not happy with the leaders that are in power, or they're not happy with how things are being handled. They either put on sanctions or they raise an alarm for no good reason. So Nigeria was upset, rightfully so, and they called them out, and they said this was so unnecessary because we had it under control. We don't know what kind of threat it actually is, because both of them didn't clarify. Nigeria said it's under control. South Africa said there was nothing that their security didn't know about, and then US and Australia and Ireland and the UK are telling us, be alarmed. There is something that is gonna happen, and don't go there. I have a question for them. How do they know? Because they have such good intelligence? Okay, but it's kind of also suspicious, because I'm just saying, a lot of nations accuse the US, specifically the CIA, of some shady stuff. Let's just say that and leave it at that. And the fact that they know this first before anybody else also is because they are aware. But that's what they say, allegedly. Yeah, but Nigeria called US out, and we get why, and South Africa did the same. Again, we understand why these countries are pissed and are calling out the US. Anyways, fam, let us know down below what your thoughts are about this. I am Wongel Zelalem. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.